Hey, what's going on, everybody? Alexander here, Highwinds EDC. It is February 1st. It is Fixed Blade February. And for that, you guys get a treat for the first day. We get a knife use video. That's right, we're going to be using the Pena knives. This is a X Series fixed blade. It doesn't have an official name, but this one is in a sheep's foot blade style, so really lends itself to these utility draw cuts, whatever you want to call it. And you guys get to see this knife being put to use. So yeah, this is a little treat for you guys on YouTube. Let's get into it. We're gonna do a small test. I kind of have something figured. I'm gonna have a honing rod and a strap on standby because this is an M390 blade steel that is heat treated, manufactured by Riot, which is a Chinese OEM. And that's just to kind of have it on standby so you guys can see this thing putting in the work. We're going to go through two different types of material. We have this strap material. You can use it, strap down vehicles, or not strap down vehicles, strap down things in your vehicle and stuff like that. It's a very small test. We have a old garden hose that we can try to do some utility cuts on, or maybe even some pull cuts. We're going to try it out. And then we have cardboard. We just have this single ply cardboard. It's the thickest stuff that I have right now. This is 2 sheets of Amazon thin stuff, so we're going to go through it. We're going to see utility cuts, pull cuts, draw cuts, but we're going to do that. I'm going to lower you guys down now that we're through with that. Make sure not to get my wife's car in the way. Trying to get a good setup. Let's try it over here, y'all. Sorry, mind all this mess. Please don't judge me. Get you down a little lower. There we go. That's good. So I am not the subject of this video. The knife is, and let's get into it. This is a wood top little kind of desk thing nightstand thing that I have here in the garage. And yeah, let's get into it. We're gonna start with a couple of utility cuts on this strap material. That was the first cut right there. Didn't get all the way through, so we're gonna go ahead and pull cut the rest of that through. Came off real easy, as you can see. It's really good for these utility cuts all the way through. There we go. Really nice. That's 4 cuts right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the cut that I used to get this material, so that's 5, and we're good. There it is. Let me go grab some paper real quick. Sorry, got some paper right here. Pretty old and dusty paper right here. Let's get a couple of sheets out. Kind of see where we're at. Now this has been used a little bit. I haven't sharpened it since I've gotten it. I haven't even honed it up. I stropped it up a little, but that's where we're at. We're paper cutting sharp, and the tip kind of falls off right there. So that way you guys know that it started off a little sharp. That's my fault. So there's some strap material. Let's move on to some cardboard material. Let's go ahead and cut this tape while we're here. It's a little thick behind the edge, so I'm feeling that resistance of the thickness of the blade stock, and I guess it isn't thick behind the edge. It's it's a thicker blade stock. It's about what you're working with. So yeah, let's get into some of this cardboard material. We'll utility cut it the full length. Get this out of the way for a second. We'll see what that's like. Got to put some effort behind it. Goes all the way through. Fantastic. Do a little bit of a design. See what that's like. Kind of didn't get the very edge of it, but look. There we go. It's a great little knife. Still cutting. That's really good. And since we're only using the tip, we're not going to practice on the paper right this second. What we're going to do is we're going to try to cut downwards using. What I do notice is whenever you're going through, trying to pass through material in that way, the blade stock is getting in the way, and that's just a comfortability thing. And let me show y'all what that looks like. As I'm passing through, it's warping the cardboard. As I'm passing through, the blade stock is like folding it down as I'm going through my cut. So there's that. Let's go ahead and try to cut some paper, see what the M390 is doing. Still cutting through. Still cutting through. The knife itself isn't very long. I think it's like 2 3/4 inches. So there's not a whole lot of blade to cut with. We're gonna set that right there, the cardboard material. Look at this hose material. We're gonna try a utility cut on, we'll get this out of the way. We're gonna try to utility cut the hose material. I'm gonna pierce a hole and slide it around and then kind of proceed with caution. Probably should be wearing gloves, but I'm a man, so. Same thing, we're kind of fighting some of the blade stock once we get through the middle of the cut, but it cuts just fine. Like I said, this is old water hose. This is what I had laying around the house, all the backyard that is. So we're just trying to go through it. Let's go ahead and hang it off because I'm not getting anywhere with that. Not really straight right there. That's my fault. That could be user error. I'm trying to cut straight through and then pull. No, that's not really working. It's not going through all the way. So let's try this again. It's a little harder. Usually hanging it off the edge helps, like this. And then there we go. So there you go. Let's do that. Let's try to do that a couple more times. Please don't make fun of me. Putting a lot of force down behind it. Now that I've gotten most of the way through, I'll try a utility cut. Pops right off. Pierce it, roll it, do this one, do one more, and then we'll do a paper cut test. There we go. Let's do one more, and then we'll do the paper cut test. Yeah, I mean, I'm fighting it. Since it is such a small knife, I mean, look at this. It is a small knife. You get a 3-finger purchase plus a lanyard. This is mostly, like, I mean, this is a package princess, guys. This is for opening up packages, cardboard, maybe a little bit of food prep. Yeah, I'm having to rotate this thing out all the way through. So yeah, there's the hose, and it's not cutting through the whole way of the rope, the twist saw, whatever this is. That stuff right here. So yeah, let's put that to the side, get a new sheet of paper, see where we're at. I feel it dragging through the cut. It's kind of dragging through the cut, but it's still paper cut and sharp. I wouldn't want to cut myself with it right now. So there's that. Let me try to get you guys over here a little bit more. I don't want you guys in the sun directly because that's how my last video kind of overheated. And so yeah, let's take the strop. This is just an old top grain cowhide Chicago, Illinois razor strop. A buddy of mine gave this to me, and it'll lend well to this blade shape because it's just a straight pass. One, go this way. There we go this way. Normally I have something to hang it off of, but not right here, so I'm kind of having to do it manually. And this kind of tests the blade steel, not necessarily the knife. So we're testing the knife, obviously, ergonomics, how it works, but we're also testing the blade steel and how well it performs, the M390. 390 is not a very tough steel. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see what the cuts look like now after good stropping. And I'm no longer dragging through the cut. Sorry, that was a bad one. Try to go a little slow. Okay, hold on. My fault, guys. So yeah, there we go. I mean, it's still cutting, still paper cutting sharp. I would still use it for work if I needed to. So yeah, that's really good. The Pena knives, X Series fixed blade with the sheep's foot is a little bit of hard use for you guys. You guys let me know what you think about that. I'll be posting more stuff for Fixed Blade February with the Bradford Guardian and maybe a couple other knives, but we'll see. But this is for you guys. This kind of stuff is for you guys. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye now.